What's going on, guys? Welcome to another top 5 video for today, and this is going to be starting my main content about The Voice. Today's video, I'm going to talk about what I think are the top 5 most predictable winners of The Voice. Now, what makes a voice winner predictable? It can be for a lot of different reasons. The talent in the season, how the season is structured, how much focus you give to a certain person, and when you actually hear their voice and their consistency performances, you're like, that person's going to win. And when you end up comparing to the people that end up making fun to the season, you're like, I mean, how much good you are, there's no way between this person. And some people does not make the season bad or anything, honestly, but sometimes there have been some voice winners that might have been kind of predictable in some areas. So that's why I've always wanted to do these videos. So I generally hope you'll enjoy. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you guys want to see more content like this. And with that, here are the top most surprising top 5 most predictable voice winners. Before we get to that though, let's get into 3 honorable mentions. Into 3 honorable mentions. Winners that I think are predictable by some portions, but they did not make the actual list. Those winners I'm just talking about are Cassie Pope from season 3, Girl Named Tom season 21, and Huntley from season 24. So let's get to it. Coming in at number 5, we have Allison Porter from season 10. We find out who Allison Porter is in her story and everything. You're like, yeah, this is an obvious person that's going to make it far deep and going to win the season. I'll say it's definitely not as predictable as some of the other winners, which is why she's only number 5 here. Because they're also out at Linkfield, and obviously Blake always wins with those country singers, so there was a good chance that, like I honestly don't thought that Adam was going to win this season by the end of it, but we all knew that Allison was going to at least make it to the finale. That's why she's still on this list, honestly. And there's a good chance she was probably going to end up pulling out the win. I mean, this is the actress from Curly Sue, and she had a pretty emotional story about alcohol, and is now a mom. And when you hear her voice on Blue Bayou, which is just so wow, you're like, yeah, no doubt Allison's going to make it far and win. And when you see her, a lot of her performances, like you can tell that I don't think anyone's ever going to beat her in the battles on the knockouts. It's also what makes it more predictable is that it's obvious they're going to only make obvious they're going to advance at the playoffs, or it's obvious they're going to advance for the battles or knockouts, just like that. And that's kind of what happens. I mean, if her competition wasn't, if she didn't have the best competition, but and for how good the singers were, like, there's no way they were beating Allison. And they gave her Christina Aguilera's first and only win on the show, so yeah. I mean, Allison is a fantastic winner. Like, her performances are just like, whoa. Like, every time I hear Cry Baby, I think of her performance on this season. Now, coming in at number 4, we have Todd Tillman from season 18. I guess that's we consider the talent this season. Not that anybody was impossible battle, honestly. Like, they were fantastic, but we know how Todd Tillman is in the first part. You're like, yeah, he's definitely gonna make fun again. It was, I mean, 18 was definitely a weird season because obviously it was like a scene that was filmed obviously before. It was a scene that's filmed half the point was filmed during COVID, so maybe it couldn't have happened honestly if it was like that. But you can tell he's someone that's just gonna like scoop away, gonna like blow everyone out and sing his way to the end, and that's pretty much what he did. Honestly, that is pretty much what he did. But this is a fake TikTok about it, guys. Man, when you this story, there's like a pastor with 8 kids, like, and he just had like the most goofball energy ever. Like, he's one of the players he just can't have to love. Like, I've always loved Todd, but he's someone that got to appreciate so much more on looking back on the season. And the guy just also has a fantastic voice. Like, I'm saying we got tonight, it was just, oh my god, and even in the battle, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, there's no way he's not gonna lose. And then he ended up making it to the finale and get like it's like I believe his 7th win. It's 7th win honestly. So it's like, yeah, Baton has just like zeroing energy. They just can't help but love the guy, which makes the tension number 4. And number 3, we now have Sawyer Fredericks from season 8. Again, I don't have much to say about this, like, honestly, but yeah, you can tell from this bio audition that Sawyer was going to make a huge deep run, and there's no way he'll not going to get advanced, and there's no, unless it's going to happen, but he's the one that was guaranteed going to make a huge deep run and make his and not saying like that. I'm not saying talent in a lot of these is bad, but when you compare the talent to Sawyer, it's like he was on another level. Like, he was definitely going to make it far, and he did. I mean, his performance, their performance, I think it's always not like they did impress, if I remember correctly. But once again, Sawyer is a fantastic singer, has so many great performances throughout the season. And there was no way that they were going to not beat a lot of people on this season. And he has again Pharrell his first win on the show. So yeah, I don't have much to say about Sawyer other than that, but he's still a very talented. But Sawyer is still a very talented winner with so many great performances that you can help but love the person whenever they're on screen and whenever they perform. Now, coming in at number 2 on this list is actually one of the more recent winners on this list, and that is Sophronio Vakquez. I apologize, but Sophronio from season 26. Yeah, the moment you heard this guy's pipes and you thought he got like a voice had turned in like 5-10 seconds, there was no way he wasn't going to be in it, honestly. And season 26 definitely it's also a very talented season now, so that definitely was saying something, but yeah. But yeah, you can tell this Sophronio was definitely going to advance through everybody. Not one that had a really compelling story to him, but had just like epic, gigantic voice. And I was like, yeah, I'd be shocked if this guy doesn't win. And he ended up winning. Had one of the most impressive runs out of any winner on the show, honestly. And gave Michael Bublé one of his 2 wins on the show. So, yeah, no, I don't have much to say about that, but yeah, he's definitely his number 2 on the most predictable. But if you watch The Voice, I think you can kind of guess what number 1 is. And for me, my number 1 is season 9's Jordan Smith. Like you can tell from just instantly his blind audition that Jordan Smith was going to advance through all the competition, that he was obviously going to win. There was no way this guy wasn't going to win. If it was, it would be the shock of the century. And as one Chandelier was just mind-blowing, and then we were seeing Regina Love, and then that's his one Step Back to the Rain, where he just blew the roof off the place. Yeah, this is one that definitely from his blind audition was definitely going to win, and I think everyone thought that too, honestly. Like, I think to this day, if I remember correctly, he's still the most successful person to appear on The Voice, if I remember correctly. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think he might at least one of the top 5 most successful people to ever be on the show. Yeah, Jordan Smith has some insane pipes and has so many incredible performances, like Climb a Mountain, Who You Are, Halo, Somebody to Love, like, yeah, from his first lines from Chandelier, like, yeah, Jordan Smith's gonna go all the way. And that's why he is, in my opinion, the most predictable winner on the show. Well, that is my personal take on the top 5 most predictable winners of The Voice. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section what you think are the most predictable winners on the show. Let me know if they want you guys should appear on this list. I would love to know down below in the comment section. I do plan to do more voice content. Next one will be on the most surprising winners, and then eventually I'm going to finally do a winner ranking and also a coach ranking. So, thank you for that. Signing off.